Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. Last time we completed the hero story, and today we begin the dark story. I don't know why it's not just called the villain story, but let's just get into it. You might notice I increased the volume of the game just a little bit.
Story select.
Just enough so that you can hear the characters better. I checked it and it sounds pretty good, like you can hear me. So hopefully my voice will be at the same volume as the characters' voices, but you'll still be able to make me out. But let's start the dark story. So,
Intruder alert. Intruder alert. Security breach at gate 3. Intruder has been located in the north quadrant and is moving in the direction of the underground base. All units prepare to engage. Emergency battle formations. Standard battle procedures initiated. Locate and stop the intruder from entering the security area. This is not a drill. Repeat, this is not a drill.
That was all too easy. Let's take a look at what my grandfather was working on. A top secret military weapon. The military shut down the research because they feared it.
so yeah, we actually start as Eggman for the first level of the dark story. And he controls exactly like Tails does, but we don't have our glider yet. But before we get too far into it, I just need to check one thing really quick. Okay, we are recording. Okay, yeah, we can continue on. So yeah, don't feel too concerned about time or anything like that. The big thing for the next stages is all are the chains, the combo changes you could get.
Level 2 security door breach. Level 2 security door breach.
And yeah, this is actually very similar to Tails' Prison Island level. I don't remember the exact name of it. And this is a bit of a slow segment. But fun thing is, if you replay this segment, it goes by a lot faster because you have the glider. And you can jump all the way to the door from there because it's down. It's just something cool. Of course, we don't have the glider, so we have to take the long way. And yeah, we've just reached section level 3, and those who have heard of a very famous fandom of this game probably know by heart that this level ends at level 7. That's weird to say, but you get what I mean. So level 4. I think we might actually get a really good score on this level. I can keep my combos up. I'm not saying we'll get A rank, but I think there's a chance we could. Yeah. Okay. We're now in level 5. And they're really pulling in the security doors back to back to back to back. Oh, you have to trigger this cutscene first. Yeah. You probably saw what I was trying to do, which was launch this rocket straight through there. And gold! Yosh! I think the Chao Guard. Yeah, it's not that big a deal.
Now you know why I am the best.
Starting the dark story with an A rank. That's a great way to start. Exploration AX is on space. Crushing hazard, warning. I'm just reading out the labels. How the cutscene play out by itself now.
So this is the military's top secret weapon. It's a lot smaller than I expected. Enter user data. Enter password. Password is Maria. Maria. Now all I have to do is to place the Chaos Emerald into this console. Are you trying to spoil my plans again? Wait a minute. You're not Sonic. This is impossible.
My name is Shadow. Since you were so kind to release me, my master, I will grant you one wish.
Now what?
Behold the true power I possess.
This is Scorpion Troops Hotshot. Enemy movement has been detected. En route to intercept and destroy.
And now we have our first I don't want to call this our first level of Shell, but it's our first gameplay segment of Shell. I don't really know what to call this. It's definitely not a level, but this is Shao. He plays exactly like Sonic. And yeah, there's not much else to say. This is Big Shot, the exact same boss as Sonic's story, so yeah, there's nothing really to worry. If you've beaten Big Shot, you can beat this guy. Yeah, not gonna lie, not the best introduction to Shell, having him fight a boss that Sonic fought at the exact same difficulty as Sonic, but it did make it a good entrance on the cutscene.
Pathetic humans.
Yeah, Shell, just like Sonic.
Destroying that guard robot was spectacular. So, Shadow, you are the military's top secret weapon. But what did you mean when you said you will grant me a wish?
Bring more Chaos Emeralds.
Shadow, wait!
I'll be waiting for you in the central control room on the Space Colony Ark.
Ark.
And now we are in the desert. And here's Rouge.
Just let it go. You just don't know when to give up, do you?
What are you talking about? That emerald's mine. You got that? The Master Emerald contains special powers that neutralize the energy of the Chaos Emeralds. That makes it very powerful.
What the?
What? Thief!
Look who's calling who a thief.
Yeah, this is got some cookies as a hero story
Signal
button.
from the Emerald. If I'm not mistaken, this is the Master Emerald, is it not?
Dr. Egghead.
So that's Dr. Egghead.
Well, I was like, something. I'll just take it with me. Farewell.
I can help it.
What was that all about? And look what you did to my emerald!
I did that to prevent the Master Emerald from being stolen, you idiot. If it's in pieces, I can restore it. And by the way, that's not your emerald.
Doesn't matter. I'll do it once I get back to the base.
I despise anyone who takes jewels from me. All the world's gems are mine to keep.
Yeah, we'll see about that, Batgirl.
Yep. Now we're playing as Rouge. And I'm still trying to forget what happened last episode. Those who know. And this level is Dry Lagoon. It's split into 2 rooms. I'm searching the first room right now. I'm just kind of ignoring the moaning sounds. Okay, but I think we're gonna have to go over here. So the gimmick with this level is that there are these robots harassing the turtle. You beat the robots, and now the turtle gets in the pool, and you can now jump on the turtle. And yeah, the first emerald is in this room. As you can see, this level is very similar to Knuckles' first level, except it has a lot more green.
It's gotta be close.
Oh, there it is. I didn't see it because of the water texture. Didn't blend it in, but yeah. Next emerald is over here.
Be close.
Only one more left. And I'll get 1 Chow key just so I can sort some stuff out in the Chow Garden when we get there. Because I do like to I do kind of use the Chow Gardens as places where I can just kind of talk to you guys, but there's not really much to talk about right now. I will say the Dark Story is... I think I do prefer a couple of the Dark Story levels to the Hero Story counterparts. Although I can honestly change which one I prefer on a day-to-day basis. It's not exactly in the center, but it is close.
This is the small oasis.
Oh, it's down here.
I got it.
And yeah, that was very fast. 227. I don't think that's an A rank. Oh, it might be. 15,000 points.
How is that? Perfect? Like me?
Sure, Rouge. So yeah, I turned the volume up. I already said this earlier, but I turned the volume up for the game because I was worried that you wouldn't be able to hear me. I did a test run and I could hear myself over the game just fine. And I'm really hoping that it works out. So yeah, that's another level down. And wait. Let's get out here. And never come back, at least not with Rouge. And now we're back to the desert area at 1022. Or 2022 in military time.
Those idiots will never find my hidden base inside this pyramid. Let's take care of business here first, then get inside.
So yeah, this is the, I don't remember the level. I don't remember the title. I think I missed it. All I know is that, that's jump, yeah. Sorry, it's been a couple days since I last picked up the game. But yeah, this level is a pretty good Eggman level. Actually, on further thought, it's actually one of the weaker levels for Eggman. Now that I've given it some thought. It's very focused on platforming, which the mechs weren't made for. So yeah. But it's still pretty fun. Yeah, sorry if you heard anything. That was just my dad. And we're gonna take the nice and safe route. Oh, all my extra lives from the hero story carried over. That's great to see. So yeah, the dark story in this game, you're definitely expected to have played it second. Like the hero story is definitely the one you're supposed to play first, and the dark story second. Although you can play dark story first, and still get a relatively complete picture, given that although the final story actually does pick up from the dark story, so yeah, you are supposed to play dark story second. But yeah, at worst you're playing dark story first. At worst you're slightly confused. I mean, in hero story there are also some points you can get confused on. Like questions in hero story would be how did Eggman get the arc? Was Shadow's ultimate goal? What's Shadow deal? Period. How is Rouge fit? And questions you have for your dark story would be stuff like 2 Chaos Emeralds, how Sonic and friends kind of managed to get to the pyramid base. So yeah, they are definitely meant to complement each other. And yeah, that's kind of one of the I think this is like this might actually be one of the worst mech levels. Like when I got here, I said it would be fine, but now it's kind of it's not the worst. It's dragging on a little bit. The other mech levels are much stronger, and most of the slog here is mostly just due to the fact that you don't have glide yet. A bit sad that one of the weakest levels is one of the ones early it's on, where like weaker levels should probably be later in the game because you're already invested at that point. Having a weak mech level like this early on kind of hurts Dark Story, but not too much. I will say that the further Eggman mech levels get much better, and they're even I'd even say that the best mech levels are able to be on par with like the speed levels.
Piece of cake.
So yeah, nice speed rank. Excuse me, I got. Sorry. Yeah, we get to play as Eggman outside of his mech, and wow, look at that turn. Okay. Yes, I mean it's funny to look at it and everything, but I mean I never really Actually, I think there's one video on YouTube where somebody plays through City Escape as the mechless Eggman. It's pretty funny. So yeah, the mech levels, they're pretty... I think they're better than people give them credit for. Although that last one was probably the worst one in the game, and it's not even infuriating. It's just kind of bland. The future mech levels will actually be really good. But yeah, I think we'll do one more level today, and then we'll be done.
In the space colony Ark. I've got to find out just what's going on up there.
We interrupt this broadcast for an important news flash. There has been a break-in at the Federal Reserve Bank today.
I have no idea what
Mysteriously,
her accent is.
The only thing that was stolen was the Chaos Emerald. According to eyewitnesses at the scene, the suspect was identified as the world-renowned hero, Sonic the Hedgehog. The suspect was seen fleeing the scene, destroying the reserve's guard robots in his path. Stay tuned for
Sounds
more
more
details.
like the work of Shadow.
How pathetic.
Find them before they escape!
What?
Shadow, I beg of you, please do
Maria.
it for me. For all the people on that planet. Sayonara, Shadow the Hedgehog.
I still remember what I promised you. For the people of this planet, I promise you. Revenge!
So yeah, now we finally get to play as Shadow. And sorry if you hear any background noises, that's my family. And Radical Highway, definitely a much better opening than the Big Orange boss fight. This is like one of the best levels in the game. Although, let's be real here, all the levels are the best levels in this game, but look, there's things blowing up everywhere, and we're taking out the military. We start the level grinding down a rail, not just any rail, but the side of a bridge. I think this whole level is based off the Golden Gate Bridge. But yeah, very fun level. It is very replayable, and it's also very fun to replay. And probably the best part about this is that despite being so good, there are still other shallows which are really good. Like honestly, half the levels in this game, I call my favorite. I gotta stop calling things the best. This is a really good shadow level. There. That's pretty good. And there's Big the Cat, hello. So yeah, it's just like Sonic's story, wherever Shadow's gameplay. Like I said before, it's just like Sonic, so I'm not gonna go on explaining it since I've already done that. A note that when you start the Dark Story set, you don't start with any of the powers to get in the Hero Story, of course, because the characters have their own upgrades, but it might take a bit getting used to, especially like speed dashing. Oh, I thought I died there, but turns out there's a very big updraft. So that's cool. And there's something, and I don't know about you, but the game is very loud to me. But I don't mind if you can hear it. Just as long as you can also hear me too. Yeah, after this episode, I'll watch the footage and see how it sounds. And if I think, then I'll decide whether or not I want to keep it this way or maybe turn it down again. But yeah, I think the audio. I heard a quick snippet of recording before I started, so I think this is a good audio. Good thing Shell has that ledge animation, or else we would just fall in there. And that's the end of Radical Highway.
Here we go. Too easy for you.
Nice little B rank. So yeah, now that we are in the Child Garden, I'd like to end the level, or end the episode while also giving my opinion on the Dark Story. I really like the Dark Story. I think it's really cool that you get to play as a kind of evil team. Like give me a minute. I'm arranging my thoughts. I like the dark characters, Dr. Eggman, but he's also a lot more threatening in this early iteration than he is on in later ones. Rouge is I mean, I get what they were. I think they wanted like a femme fatale character, but it led to many infamous jokes. And but I also like Shadow. I just think his design's neat. That's honestly why I like Shadow so much. I just think he's neat. Sorry if my commentary is not the most insightful. Since I'm doing this after the hero story, I kind of have a bit less to work with, but it's still fine. Those we did today, they're pretty good introductory levels, but there will be much better ones down the line. And yeah, I had fun, and I hope you guys had fun watching me. I'll see you guys next time. Like, comment, subscribe, and take care.